Dimensional Training Studios came into 2020 with such success, leaving 2019.
Every year we've grown bigger and better.
COVID came, it just sucked the life out of us.
You put so much work into building something that's doing great. And to have it just taken away from you so quick, it was really tough pill to swallow. Giving up was never an option for us. We know that other gyms are not offering what we have to offer, so we can't give up.
My name is Andrew McCrary. I'm the owner of Dimensional Training Studios.
My name is Adrina McCrary. I am the co-owner of Dimensional Training.
Obviously, many businesses are struggling through COVID. This just couldn't be predicted, and many of them are doing this alone. So they don't have the resources to move forward, and they're not getting that help. The one thing that we can do that we've got control of is our own creativity and how we can maybe look at our businesses in a different way. My name is Graham Dobbin, and I'm a business consultant at Ascensive New York. I've been a consultant now for about 10 years, and every business is unique. It's not theory and it's not cookie cutter. This needs to be practical and hands-on.
I am super excited to be a part of Verizon's Comeback Coach program.
No boxer goes into a ring without having a coach, our ringman, our cornerman.
When we were given that opportunity, it was like, wow, this is exactly what we need.
Fitness is just not one dimension. It's about your life, your future, your health, and your family.
My dad has been a physical trainer for most of my life. My father had a vision. When he opened up Dimensional, I knew I can help make the vision come alive. Pre-COVID, we had about 300 members. After COVID, we're down to like 50, if 75 members. Our goals are to take the pandemic and what it's done to us and use it as an opportunity to grow bigger.
Great to meet you.
Yes, my pleasure.
Going from 200 members to 75 must have had a big impact on the business. If it stays at 75, what will happen to the business?
It would be extremely tough to stay open with only 75 members. You can't offer the same thing, so you can't even charge as much as you were before. So all of those things is making it even more hard. Bills do not stop.
The overhead alone is really tough. So our laundry bills are double, everything is doubled just because of the extra precautions. It is that part of it that really would break us down.
We've got the perfect collision here. We've got a drop in members, a drop in the value of how much you can charge, and an increase in the costs.
Correct.
So what we need to do here is build this membership as quickly as we possibly can.
Yes.
Dimensional are in a strange position. They're in what could be regarded as quite a crowded market, but they approach things really differently, which is good and also challenging. The good part is that they've got a premium product that when people engage, they retain them for such a long time. The challenge there is finding new clients and showing them that they're different, because it can be quite complex. Why is this different? Why is dimensional training different from others?
Well, I developed a dimensional training technique based off of spending the first 20 minutes of correcting people's movements mechanics. We call ourselves movement specialists because we study your movements and we improve your movements. So your awareness and connection with that is where you find better balance within your body.
With our clients, what they're getting here that they're not getting at other places is the learning part of it. Because they understand what's happening, why it's happening, or why it's not happening, that's a different experience that they don't get anywhere else.
Pre-COVID, where were you going?
Pre-COVID, we were really growing as a business. We were looking to expand. We were looking for locations. Team building.
We've got this space. How's it changed since COVID, since everything that happened in March?
COVID was really tough for us. It hit us hard because we didn't have the virtual aspect before.
Our community was very hands-on.
We lost a lot of people.
So right now we're working in 3 platforms: indoor, outdoor, and virtual classes through Verizon's Blue Jeans. So you had to kind of really divide the whole team out to meet all these platforms at the same time.
But it's also dividing the community. So we have to figure out, how do we get more people to feel safe?
We're in New York though, we're about to have a weather change, I can tell.
Yes. So
There
outdoors is
goes
not
the
good.
next struggle because outdoors will be taken out.
Yeah.
Now, what? Because you only can fit a certain amount of people in here. So virtually is where we got to figure out how to maximize.
It sounds like that one of the big challenges is allowing people to have that access to you, to have the experience. So getting them involved and making it easy for them to access you. And the second part is really what the experience is like, so the equipment being part of it.
Right.
Yes.
And making them feel like they have what they need to get through a class with us.
So some of the things that we're going to look at first to see how we can move this business forward is understand where their sales and marketing is and who they're marketing to. One of the other things that we really need to be careful of is understand how their community has evolved. They've lost a number of members, and that's through external influences, but we need to know why people are still here, why they retain them, and build on strengths rather than looking at weaknesses. The other part is looking about how they can extend their reach, and that's through having other trainers on board. Other people who can do what dimensional training does under a license, under their influence. So that might be internal to the team, or it might be in a completely different area, but that's what we're going to explore.
What we need here is help with our marketing and our sales. After COVID, we are struggling building that back up. I'm like super excited and looking forward to growing from this experience.